Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got, ladies and gentlemen, we got. Alrighty then. I've got my lunch, my dinner, my breakfast actually. Nice little frozen meal. I'm gonna go ahead and just get my lunch ready. As people come on in, if anyone comes on in. Which, at this point, from my experience now, I've got quite the community going. So I'm proud of myself. No one can take that away from me. Welcome, welcome. Who goes there? Show yourself. Is it Nene? Nyan? White Seal? Or is it someone random I've never met before? Who knows? I could talk to myself, but if there's anything I've learned, it's when I try to eat food in stream, I tend to not eat my food because I'm too busy talking. So I'll just eat until someone joins and starts talking to me. John Mayers says, "What are you eating?" Thinking face. It's it's called yakitori. It's like a Japanese fried rice or something. We get it from Costco, and it's really good. Super easy to make. You just put it in the microwave for like a couple minutes. Chef Munker says, "Should I ask out my crush?" It's not a matter of should. It's a matter of do you want to? Do you want to? And if you don't, why don't you? And if you do, why do you? John Mayer says it looks good. It is quite good. Where are you guys from? Vikram Verma says hello there. Welcome back, Vikram. How are you doing, man? Chef Munker says little. Little what? What do you mean, chef? Chef, what do you think of my meal here? Does it meet your standards as a chef? Pretty good, no? I want a little. You want a little of my food, or you want to ask your crush out a little? Looks good. Okay. I assume you want this. You want some of these. Vikram says, recognizable faces. Who? This is the first time I meet John Mayers and Chef Bunker. You're the only recognizable face so far, Vikram. Although actually, I have no idea what your face looks like. Chef Bunker says crush. What's the situation, Bunker? Talk to me, man. Who is this person? What do you like about them? How old are you? Why do you want to ask them out? Why do you not want to ask them out? I don't know. Girl. Okay. Okay, it's a girl. You're 14, okay. What do you like about the girl? Don't want to get rejected. Boom. Bingo. Perfect. She's cute though. Yeah, man. It'd be like that, man. It's okay. However you feel, man, you can't change that. Our feelings are our feelings. So I think the first step is accepting that you're afraid of being rejected. Accept it. It's okay. Most people are. I didn't start doing YouTube for so long because I was afraid of being rejected. It's a little different. It's not romantic. But a lot of us live our lives in fear. So now the choice for you is, it will feel very hard. It will feel very impossible. You might feel super scared, super nervous, super anxious. But what do you prefer? Living a life where you get rejected, but you tried, and you know that you tried, and you can live with the peace that you tried? Or living a life where you never try, you don't get rejected, you save yourself that feeling that's only temporary. The feeling will go away, man. It'll suck, it'll be very uncomfortable, especially if you get rejected. But the only way to feel the glory of being accepted is to put yourself at the risk of getting rejected, you know? John Mayer says it sucks when you're 35 years old. Is that like rejection at 35 years old? Beast 35, good name, says hi. Hello, Beast. Chef Monkey says, okay, bet. What's it gonna be, Chef? What's the move? It's either you run the risk of rejection for the chance of accepting, or you never open yourself up to either possibility. I'm asking her now. Let's go, dude. Wait. How? Via text or something? I say do it. Do it in real life. Or do it via phone call, at least. I feel like texting is a little dubious. You can't really read body language, you can't read tone. I don't know how you guys are saying what you're saying. I'm just filling in the gaps in my mind. Text. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. But, I don't know. Do what you can. Hasn't responded. Dude, it's been like 30 seconds. You expect that she would have... What did you say, actually, first off? It's important to keep our expectations in check. And to try not to take things personally. It's okay if you feel like they're personal. If she rejects you, it's okay if you feel like it's something personal against you. But there's a difference between what we feel and what we choose to believe. Just because it feels like she rejected you because you're ugly or fat or whatever your brain tells you, doesn't mean that you are. What did you say, though? What did you ask? Bro has luscious locks. This is Kane Parks. What the heck? Do you know me, Kane Parks, in real life? That's something a lot of people used to say. Luscious locks. But I haven't heard that phrase in a long minute. Which makes me think you might know me in real life, but I don't think you do. Because I've seen you before, Kane. I recognize you, man. You've been here before. Chef, are you still in the chat, man? Wow, that's quite the coincidence. I'm in Kentucky, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't know each other in real life. I'm in California. But we talked once a bit. I know you've joined before. But yeah. I don't know where people... I guess it's a pretty nice little alliterative phrase. Maybe it's pretty common. But it had been a minute since I heard someone say that. Today in Kentucky, man. I've never been to Kentucky. I don't know the first thing about Kentucky, except for the Kentucky Derby. Horse racing? Car racing? John Mayer says, which part of California? I am in, or I'm from SoCal, like Los Angeles area. I'm currently in the Bay Area, near San Francisco. Kane Park says, I've heard it a lot as well. I love having my long hair. Oh, okay, you got long hair too then. Yeah. Throughout my life, I've kind of gone back and forth. I had short hair. I had like a bowl cut until like 5th grade or something. And then I cut it short. And then I regretted it. And then by 8th grade, I think I started growing it out again. Then every few years, I kind of shift between growing it out and cutting it short. John Mayer says, me too. As in, you're also from SoCal, but currently near SF? John Mayers? Mauricio says the table is under the book. The table is under the book. Back there? Talking about that book right there? Yeah, that's true, man. The table is under the book. Kane says, my dad used to make me shave it bald until I was like 14. Bald, wow. Bald? Until you're 14? Bruh. That's crazy. I have a friend, he's Armenian. And it seems that Armenians' genes aren't the best when it comes to hair. A lot of them go bald pretty young. But he's 25, same as me. And he's going bald. So I think he would love to, I don't know, appreciate your hair, guys. It might not always be there. John Mayer says no, long hair. Oh, okay. John also has long hair. Yeah, skin tight. I hated it. Skin tight, like completely. I assume that means like no hair at all. Where are you from, John? Kane is from Kentucky. I'm from California. Martio is from Brazil. Yeah, like a buzz cut on the lowest setting. I see. That's what I do with my beard until I don't. Until I get lazy and just stop. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. Cali, I assume, is what you meant. Like, my mom particularly is always nagging me about cutting my beard or shaving it or like shaping it, making it look cool or whatever. Because she thinks like more people will judge me and shit. But that's kind of what I want, right? Like I want to not care if people judge me. So in a way, I like looking super scraggy, super shaggy. Helps me not care if people judge me. Or try to. Kane says, same, but I have a mental issue where I pull out my hair. It's like impossible to stop, so I can pull out my facial hair. Wow, what the heck, dude? That sounds intense. That sounds crazy, man. Like a crazy thing to live with. I've never heard of something like that. I don't know, I can't stop myself. Wow, dude, that's crazy, dude. I mean, I've had like habits that are like bad habits, like biting my nails. I still bite my nails. Actually, I guess the closest weird thing for me was like, I used to bite my knuckles. Like this part right here, I don't know what these are called. But I used to bite the back of these and just like gnaw off the skin to the point that they got really calloused. Some of it kind of remains, particularly on my pinky. I don't know if it really looks like it. But I used to have that habit for so long as like a teen. It's kind of crazy. Dude, straight biting off a little skin. Yeah. At some point I stopped. But I remember for a long time one finger remained. I think it was this one. But nowadays it's biting nails and shit. Little self-cannibalization of the tree. Jeez, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess skin is the least of our worries. But that hair thing sounds wild, man. John Mayer says, my friend won the lottery 2 years ago, and I won the set for life in California 4 years ago, so I quit working at 36. No way, dude. Are you serious? You won the set for life in California? Is that like a lottery thing? Lucky bastard. Dude, that's cool. I'm curious, what has that been like for you, John? Because I feel like you hear a lot about people winning the lottery and like they just don't really know what to do. They kind of spend all their money, and then I imagine like it could be easy to feel very unfulfilled if you're just kind of, I don't know, not really doing anything. But that's just like in my mind. I don't know what you do. I don't know anything. But I'm curious what your experience has been, or how you've kind of tackled not like working. Felix Ooh says hi. Hello, Felix. Marcio says Brazil makes me ill. Brazil makes me ill. Brazil makes me ill. Brazil makes me ill. Why is that, Marcio? John Mayer says it's a scratcher ticket. I didn't know they did those things. Or that they did, like, I've never heard of Set for Life in California scratcher tickets. Oh man. I'm so tired right now, but it's 11 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's pretty early. What day is it? Tuesday? It's almost lunchtime. Maybe you can take a power nap. 25,000 a month for 25 years. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy, man. What have you been up to since then? Like, how do you spend your free time? How do you spend your time? How do you spend your money? I'm back in California, but I'm gonna go to Korea in an hour. What? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You went to Florida for a few days only to come back to California and fly to Korea from here? I guess that makes sense. Korea's off the west coast. It's a long flight, man. Best of luck out there. I made that flight like a month ago, actually. A few weeks ago. I flew from Korea to LA. Look it up. I'll try to after. I can't look things up while I'm live, or else the live stream ends. Felix says, yeah, I'd rather fall asleep in the airplane. I think as a kid, Felix, it's probably easier for you, but it's hard for me personally to fall asleep on airplanes. John Mayer says traveling. It's really cool, man. What kind of traveling? I know a lot of people do like cruise, like just cruise ships and stuff. I always have had an interest in like van life, car life type stuff. Alex standing on business. Is that how you spell business? For some reason it doesn't look right. But he says, yo, guess who's in the house? I assume Alex standing on business is in the house. Welcome back, Alec. I remember you. I know I've seen you at least once before. John Mayer says, my friend Edwin Castro. Marcia says, Brazil makes me feel like getting drunk and I can't get drunk. Felix Ubu says, it's hard for me to even fall asleep in my bed at my house. We're going to the airplane to travel. Well, best of luck, Felix. Sleeping on the plane to Korea. I hope you can get some good sleep, because I usually can't. Alex says, yes. Remember me from your guitar stream? I think so, yeah. John Mayer says, places I've never been to. Oh, you travel to places you've never been to. Wow, that's interesting. That's a response someone gave me recently. I was talking to someone and we were talking about traveling in China. I was like, oh, where do you like to travel? And she's like, to the places I've never been. Which is a good answer. I like that answer. I guess it's the same for me. I woke up at 3 a.m. Why is that, Felix? I assume you just randomly woke up. What kind of places, like, have you gone to thus far, John? How do you travel as well? How has life changed for you since winning the lottery? and lots of pot smoking. I see. Felix Uber says, I had to get shower. I had to shower, get my hair done, and I had to eat breakfast. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. You guys woke up that early to get ready for the airplane? Oh, I assume you're at the airport right now then. Alex standing on business says, wild. I assume that's in response to John Mayer's. I want to hear more, John. Yeah, I am. I see. My internet is poor. It's alright. I'm poor too. Alex says, just call me AJ. I'll try to. I'll try to remember. AJ. AJ standing on business. How did you come up with your name, AJ? What does it mean? Standing on business. Is that like a business where you stand on places for people? Felix says you just roasted yourself. It's not roasting myself. It depends who you ask. It depends on who is perceiving it. Just passing through, wishing you a nice day. Thank you, Azizo. You as well, man. AJ says, I don't know, my friend's in class. How? Alex standing on business? I don't even understand what it means. How did they come up with that? Is there a story or something? It just means I'm better. AJ standing on business. Standing on business. I don't know, man. I guess. Felix says, gotta go, going on the airplane. Farewell, Felix. Safe travels. Have fun. Try to enjoy the plane ride. I'm sure you will. They have movies and TV shows and stuff. Where's everyone else from? AJ, where are you from? Oh. I still want to hear more about how John Mayer goes about his travels. Remember when I got you to be on the recommended section? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm from Texas. Okay. I finally have some American viewers. We got AJ in Texas. Felix from California. John Mayer is also from California. And Kane Parks, if he's still there, he was from Kentucky. And yes, I have guns as a kid. Interesting. Australia, China, New Zealand, North Carolina, Canada, Alaska, and so on. That's really cool, man. I've spent quite a bit of time in China. I lived there for a year. What did you think of, or like, what were your experiences in China? Like, how long were you there? What did you do? Like, how did you travel there? My guess is like cruises and tours and stuff, but I'm not sure. Recommended section means just I can scroll on YouTube Shorts and find you. Yeah. Yeah, I think once you watch me once, especially if you stick around a little, YouTube is gonna be more likely to push me out to you again. I think that's also how it works for like different countries. Like once I got like one of my first viewers was some dude from Pakistan, and then from there like 4 or 5 other people from Pakistan found my stream. I think it's the same for a lot of my viewers. I'll get like one person from a country, and then more people from their country will find the stream as well. Like Sweden, I have like a handful of people from Sweden, Pakistan, a couple from India, and then elsewhere it's kind of just sparsely spread out. As Khan says, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Fuck, I forgot what you say after someone says Assalamu alaikum to you. What's the one you say, like, to return? Alidu salam? Or something? How do you respond to Assalamu alaikum? Alaikum assalam. Oh, okay. Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. I see. How you doing, Khan? How's life in Pakistan right now, man? How's the day, brother? It's a good question, man. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's going. I woke up only like an hour ago or so. I was up late last night, streaming, talking to this one dude. Interesting guy. It was like these two dudes who were like trolling and like, I don't know, rage baiting? I don't know what. It was just, they're just being really weird and like, I don't know how to describe it. But I feel like I ended up capturing the heart and soul of one of them. And I don't know. He was slowly being more and more like real and like showing his real self, as opposed to just like typing random nonsense and like being really vulgar and stuff. But yeah, that was cool. But today is young. This is my day so far, basically. But it's going alright so far. How about you, man? Alex says, do you like MLB, Major League Baseball, I assume? I can't say I do. In high school, I liked playing baseball. Maybe, if it was like for PE or something. But, I don't really watch or anything. I like soccer, football, international football, and maybe some hockey. But yeah. John Mayer says, 2 months, good food, traveled by a car, seen the Great Wall of China and a lot of historic places. Holy shit, that's super cool, dude. Oh. Damn. For most of my time in China, I never knew what it was like to travel in China by car until January of this year, or February of this year. I joined my girlfriend and her family on a road trip. It was interesting. I guess it's not that different from the US. The rest stops are cooler though. Way more food, way more services. A lot cheaper. John Mayer, I'm curious, man. So like, I've been doing a lot of traveling in the past like year, mainly a year or two. And I feel like over time, I feel more like desensitized, or like my baseline of what is cool or exciting. For a while, it was like getting higher and higher. You know, like if I see like super cool architecture, super cool, have super great food, go to these really cool historic places like all the time, I feel like you kind of get desensitized and like it's not as exciting and riveting. What has your experience been? It sounds like you've been traveling a lot. How do you feel about... I guess how has travel changed for you over time? Alex says, on July 23rd, I'm going to a Rangers game. And if I'm like around 1,500 first people, I can get a championship replica ring. Really? What the heck? 15,000 people? That sounds doable. I don't know how popular baseball is these days. I feel like I don't hear about it too much. But 15,000 sounds like a lot of people for for the sport. It sounds like 15,000 is doable. Like, I feel like I have this perception that baseball games don't get as many attendees as like maybe a basketball game or American football game. But I could be wrong. It's top 5 sports. Right. But I feel like top 5 sports is in the US is like I don't know. What are the top 3 sports in the US? I know soccer is really unpopular comparatively to other parts of the world. Top 3 would probably be like American football, basketball, maybe baseball, huh? The day was eventful. I love NHL too. Is that National Hockey League? NHL? What are you drinking, by the way? I'm drinking some Cats. Nah, it's just water. Just water. I'm really good at baseball, soccer, and football. Nice, man. Are you on any teams? Is it kind of just like a hobby thing that you do for fun, or what's like your interest in sports? How interested are you in sports? Like, is it like something you want to pursue as to become an athlete or something? Khan says yes, NHL. Oh, wow. Is NHL, is the NHL popular in Pakistan, or are you like an outlier to know about NHL? I feel like NHL would be very niche. That would be my guess. John Mayer says, no limit when it comes to money, and it makes it that much better. Alex says, oh, resting right now. I go to camps and I'm going to do another team soon. Oh, okay, dude. Is that like sports camps or something? Khan says, do you like boiled water? I drink a lot of boiled water in the library. It is free and it is habit for me to continuously drink boiled water. I hope you don't drink it as it's boiling. I assume you mean like really hot water. I'm not a big fan. I have a very sensitive mouth, so I get really easily burned by really hot things on my tongue or my mouth and stuff like that. So I guess no, I don't really like boiled water. But in China, warm water is like commonplace. Like, everyone drinks warm water over boiled water. Alex says, oh, and I'm a martial artist. Yes, sports camps. I see. What kind of martial arts? When I was in Mexico, me and my girlfriend ran into a Mexican dude who was a kung fu master. Really cool guy. John Mayer says, because you can do that much more. Right. That makes sense. How do you feel like the enjoyability of travel has changed over time, John? NHL is a niche's niche. LOL. That makes sense. Out of the total 250 million approximate population of Pakistan, maybe around 100 million know about NHL, maybe even less. Oh, maybe around 100? Like total? 100 people? Alex says Taekwondo. AJ. Taekwondo. I see. Korean, yeah? Korean martial arts. I've wanted to do martial arts in the past, but maybe it's still doable. It would still be cool. Some wushu. I really like wushu. I don't know if you guys have seen wushu before. It's a little more of like a performative martial art. But I've seen like performances by them when I was in university, and they have like staffs and like swords and fake swords, and they kind of like jump around and do all these crazy swirls and twirls and shit like that. AJ says I'm a green belt, and yes, mm, it is. It is Korean. I see. Oh, man, I'm still waking up. My energy levels are a little low. Sometimes I feel like if people see me yawning, they might think I don't know, they might think they're being boring or that it's something personal, but, oh, oh. I was close to being in a tournament, but went to baseball before that. I see. That's cool, man. Very athletic, it seems. A very athletic lifestyle. I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. I'm gonna get some more water. But hang tight, I'll be back. John Mayer says, nice talking to you. I have a plan to catch. I'll fill you in later. Thank you, John. I'd love to hear more, man. It sounds very interesting. I imagine there aren't many people who have won the lottery in this world. But take care, man. Hope to see you later. Khan says, plan or plane? Just kidding, bro. Hello. Either. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Plan or plane? I think either is probably pretty likely. Sounds like he catches a lot of planes, but he probably also has a lot of plans. Plane flight. Okay. You were correct, Con. Good catch, man. I wouldn't have caught that. AJ says, and one of the hardest kicks in Taekwondo is a roundhouse kick. I've heard about that kick. LOL. Roundhouse kicks are really cool. I feel like a lot of martial arts look really cool. I think people often debate the practicality of them. At least in like I don't know. If it's like you're getting robbed at gunpoint type shit, then obviously martial art won't do much. But I think it's more than just a martial art, right? You're also learning a lot of discipline, self-control. Maybe learning in martial arts helps you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of fighting and like stuff, like conflict, a lot of it has to do with how you present yourself. And I feel like even if you're just like, if you're confident in yourself and you look nice and tough and you're unfazed and unafraid of people, you don't even have to be like defensive or like offensive against them, but they're more likely to leave you alone, It's a black belt plus kick. Black belt plus. What's after black belt? I thought black belt was the top of the food chain. Ascon says, do you have Muslim community in your area? I'm currently in Oakland, Northern California, around San Francisco. I'm sure it exists somewhere. It's probably not big. It's never something I've like looked for. I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure if I type in on Google, like, Oakland Muslim community or like mosques and stuff, I'm sure stuff exists. But it's not something I've encountered now. Although in my hometown, Monrovia, California, in SoCal, I know there's a mosque in our town. But it's not something I really paid attention to until recently when I came back from like Malaysia after I had more exposure to the Muslim world. Alex says, you have to kick someone taller than you in a roundhouse kick. Oh, I see. Black belt degree 1 through 9 and so on. Oh, there's degrees to each color? How do they know like when to advance you in your degree and in your belt? Like, how similar of a standard would a black belt, like let's say you have someone in the US, let's say you're learning Taekwondo, and let's say like you get to black belt, is that going to be the same as someone who's like learning Taekwondo in Korea and reaches black belt? Like, what's like the sort of, no, the parameters? What are the parameters for advancing belts? Like, how do they know when you're ready to be advanced? No, only black belt. Oh, I see. Black belt has degrees. I see. I have a friend who was a black belt in karate, but yeah, just that guy. They know due to your skill with moves on your belt. I see. So it's kind of based on like what moves you can do, the things you can perform, like the kicks and the hits and the punches and stuff. Check this out. Pretty cool, huh? I had lunch yesterday with basically the caretakers of an elderly lady that passed away that I knew, that I was good friends with. And my friend, before she passed, she has a lot of birds, a lot of macaws. And so when I went to have lunch with the people that cared for her, who I've been talking to more recently, since she passed, they gave me a lot of gifts, including these macaw feathers that they made into quills. So you can type with this, or not type, you can write with this. Black belts depend on their degree, like first degree is 1 year, second degree is 2 years, and so on. Oh, okay, wow, that's a lot of years, man. Nene says, congratulations on 210 subs. Really? I hit 210? Well, I was at 209 this morning. So I guess I got 1 so far today. But thank you, Nene. This one's huge, man. Look at that. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I broke it or something. The bottom of it is like cracked. I might have broken it. But I'm not sure I was gonna write with this anyway. This thing's massive. If I try to write, it's like look at that. Oh my gosh. To ranks up. People are liking the stream, including me. Thank you. I saw that. Thanks for the likes, guys. I wonder, the YouTube algorithm is such a mysterious thing. I wonder, like, how much things play a role in the algorithm. Like, how much does YouTube care about how many people like my video? Does it mean a lot to the algorithm? Or does it mean little? Who knows? New glasses. Clap, 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 clap. Indeed. Which is why I can be streaming right now. After streaming for like 2 hours yesterday, I have increased capacity to stream because my glasses are properly helping my vision. So my eyes aren't getting super strained like they were with my last pair. But that's a good catch, Nene. You noticed. Slay. Thank you, Nene. How has your day been, Nene? How is life in Spain today? España. Dang, this thing is so long, man. I could make it into like a sword. I'm still waking up. I'm gonna leave if someone says something bad about you. Just say, why are you mad? I'm doing better than you. It happens, Alec. I actually had a lot of people, I mean, actually, even just earlier today, or maybe that was yesterday. I think that was yesterday. I mean, it happens. People are angry. People are haters. I mean, you don't have to fight them for me. I can handle it. It's not worth fighting. There's nothing to fight. You know, if someone says something terrible about me, it only hurts if I think it's true. But I know myself. I know that these people are projecting things they don't like about themselves. And so I don't need to fight them back. My approach is more so being like a mirror. Like trying to help them understand themselves. Why do they do what they do? How did they get to where they've come? And I did that yesterday with a guy for like an hour and a half. He came in and he was kind of being like a hater, like just being obnoxious and stuff. But or that's how it felt at least. But I ended up chatting with him for a long time, and it's not the first time. You know, I feel like even people who are really hateful, they're just human, man. There's something that's happened in their life that makes them that way. And I feel like I have the capacity and the thick skin enough to like try and help them turn that new leaf, you know? I feel like I've been having success with that approach, and I'm curious to keep trying and seeing what I can make happen. Because, I mean, even one of my viewers now, he's a viewer now, but when he first joined, he was kind of like, or at least it seemed like he was like rage baiting, like just being like, I don't know, trying to be like insightful. But, everyone's human. I want to try to understand the haters. I want to help them understand themselves. And for me, that's what would be fulfilling. Because, I mean, what everyone else does, exactly what you said, other people are like, they say shit back to them. They like get really angry. But that's exactly what they want. Like, they want attention and they want you to get mad. But my approach is give them the attention, but don't get mad. Be very nice, be very kind to them, curious to them, respectful of them. And there's this thing in like psychology where it's like, it's very hard to be mean to someone who's being really nice. Like you feel really bad, you feel kind of shitty. So what I want to try is like be very accepting, non-judgmental, and so far it seems like it works. Nene forgot the stars, but she said, Karma's a witch, I should have known better. If I had a wish, I would have never asked around. When I saw the pics of you and her, I felt the knife twist. Karma's a witch, and she's right to you right here. Indeed. AJ has said facts. I saw it earlier, but I didn't read it out loud so that I didn't lose my train of thought. Nene said, who? Question mark? There was a dude in here yesterday named Georgie. And for most of the stream, I felt like he was saying things that were a little obnoxious, or just like trolly, just like, I don't know. It's hard, because I think sometimes maybe they don't realize what they're doing or why they're doing it, and they might not be trying to be obnoxious. They might just really, I think some people just feel very bitter and hateful about the world, and that feels very real to them. Georgie, not quite. It's Georgie. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Jorqie or something. 4 demon faces. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. This is why I try to finish my thought process before I read the messages. But yeah, oh, I remember. Like some people, they just have had a very shitty life. Bye, bro, says AJ. Take care, AJ. See you around, man. Have fun today in Tejas, Texas. But yeah, everyone's human, man. Some people are very angry, very resentful people. You should make me mod by now. I'm an OG. Well, rule number 1 of making people mod is you can't mod someone who asks for it. There's many OGs. I don't think I need a mod yet either. But we'll see what happens. I feel like, I'm definitely too small to need a mod. But, I don't know. Like the thing is, like, I feel like if I had a mod, they might kick or mute or like ban someone who maybe I can change them, Maybe I can help them change their ways. Like it's kind of like a experiment for me. Like I want to try to, understand the haters. And I feel like if I had a mod, we would probably ban or like mute or kick a hater before there's enough of that time to build rapport and like really get into them and like try to understand them, Same says I like Nene says, but it's me. Demon face times 4. The Karma's a witch. I should have known better. If I had a wish, I would have never have to run. When I saw the pics of you and her, I felt the knife twist. Karma's a witch, and she's with you right now. Indeed. Indeed. Nene, is Karma, is that the name of the song, Karma? Is that your favorite song? I think it's the song you've sang to us the most. But what do you think of the song Karma by JoJo Siwa? Is that her name? But I'll be good. Thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with any of you guys. Like, I want to feel 100% comfortable about the idea of having a mod and about choosing a mod. And so, it's something I have to think about. And there's way too many of you guys. Like, there's a lot of OGs. There's plenty of OGs. So, I feel like I can't really choose someone, you know? I feel like it'd probably have to be someone I know in real life. Or someone I've like known the longest and know really well. No, my favorite song is Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. What song? Who sings that? Is that JoJo Siwa? Or someone else? My favorite song would be a song called War of Being by Tesseract. An excellent song. I don't know. You don't know who made your favorite song? Oh man. No, not JoJo Siwa. Lowercase j, capital O, capital J, lowercase o, capital S, lowercase I, capital W, lowercase I. JoJo Siwa. Why is that song your favorite song, Nene? What do you like about that song? I might migrate and go sit on the couch. Or lay on the couch. Maybe in a bit. I kind of feel like laying down. Oh man. I like the Britt Smith Visions. Wait. I like the Britt Smith Visions better. You should listen to it. It's called Karma's a Beep. Khan says, if I tell you my favorite song, it will be the craziest thing you may have ever heard. Why is that, Khan? Is your favorite song... What language is your favorite song in? I might not understand your favorite song. But I've never listened to Pakistani music. If your favorite song is Pakistani, I'd be interested in checking it out. Nene says, because it's good, I guess. But what makes it good? Why do you like it? Do you like how it sounds? Do you like the lyrics? Do you like the voice? Do you like the tone of the song, the message of the song, the theme of the song, the topic in the song, the musicality, the musicianship in the song, the creativity in the song. It's good because it's good. Fair enough, fair enough. I like my favorite song because it's very meaningful to me. It's very impactful, very powerful, very passionate. Stop smelling your hair, bro. Nah, I'm good. It smells smoky. I was out by a campfire with my brother yesterday. So it's nice and smoky. Like barbecue. More of a reason to smell it. I look like I have a gas mask on. I can actually cover my face so well that you can't see me, but I can see you. How's that? Probably frightening, huh? You might be quaking in your boots at this point. Shivering. Fearful. Afraid. Shook. Bewildered. Flabbergasted. Frightened. Terrified. Paralyzed. Petrified. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? This is how I play poker. People can't read my face if I'm like this. The Girl from the Ring. Wow, have you seen that movie, Nene? That's a scary movie, man. I'm surprised you know about it at 11 years old. It's pretty cool. All I need is a white gown, a white dress, and I'll be the girl from the ring. It is a very creepy, like, look, though. What do you guys think about horror movies? Scary movies? Let's see if I can drink water like this. Meri Ankon Main Samay Ek Larki by Najam Shiraz. I'll check it out, man. It's not in my native Pashto language. It's in my second language, Urdu. Oh shit. How many languages are there in Pakistan? I've heard of Pashto. I've heard of Urdu more. And the girl in it is very pretty. Is it a female that sings it? Or is it like a music video with a girl or something? What hot topic do you work at? African Muslim. Hot Topic. Is that like the store Hot Topic? I work on the one in on San Pablo Avenue. Nene says, "There's broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark. Crash in the dark. This broken record. Spin endless circles in the bar. Spin round in the bar. This world can't hurt you. Cuts you deep and leaves you a scar. Leaves you a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. How was that? Was that a good rendition, Nene? African Muslim says, no way. I was just joking, but wow, the stereotype is correct. What is the stereotype? I don't actually work at Hot Topic African Muslim, but I've heard of it. There's a Hot Topic in my hometown, or there used to be. I don't think it exists anymore. Nene says no. Was that a bad rendition, Nene? You didn't like it? I thought it was pretty good. Mohammed Inteligente. What does that mean? It wasn't. It wasn't a good rendition? I think that was pretty fire. I'll do it again. Spin endless circles. Oh. There's a broken silence by the thunder crashing in the dark. Crash in the dark. This broken record. Spin endless circles in the bar. Spin round in the bar. This world can't hurt you, cuts you deep and leaves you a scar. Leaves you a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. How was that? Was that better? What did you think? Give me like a 1 out of 10 in chat. No. I think it's pretty good. What does everyone else think? Out of 10, what is it? I'm gonna give myself a solid 8 out of 10. I feel like I can work on the presentation a little. Maybe work on the choreography. But I feel like all things considered, solid 8 out of 10, man. If you ask me. But that's just me. I'm all ears. What do you guys think? It must be very strange for someone to join and just see me like this. It's probably what happened with African Muslim. Ezio says ghost. What's up, Ezio? Welcome, dude. How you doing, man? Welcome to the ghost stream. The ring stream. How do I look? Do I scare you? No. Dang. I scared Nene. I scared African Muslim. Cute things doesn't scare. Cute things doesn't scare. Nene says, bro, you just want to smell your hair more. True. It does make it a little easier. I can just do this. It doesn't actually smell much though. I think it's because that part of my hair is like in the back down here. So I don't think it catches much of a fragrance. Bro, you just woke up or something? Not quite. I woke up at this point maybe like 2 hours ago. Nene says creepy beep. Ezio says, or just high AF. Neither. Do I appear to be high? I haven't been high in a very long time, man. Escon said, my load shedding is crazy. Sad face. What is load shedding? Load shedding. You sure sound like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I'm a little more low energy, for sure. But that's expected. You know? I can't always be high energy and highly awake and highly excitable. Life wouldn't be exciting if that was the case. There's no darkness without the light. Sad or something? You seem off, man. Let me think about it. I'm certainly a little tired. I might be a little sad. Maybe. If I am, I'm not very aware of it. I'm certainly a little tired. Still waking up. That's part of it. But it could be that I'm a little sad too. I had a really interesting day yesterday. I met up with the caretakers of a friend of mine who passed away from cancer. And they gave me these awesome gifts. Nene says, you ignore my message. I don't think so, Nene. I think YouTube filtered it. Let me switch to live chat, but it's probably that you said something with a bad word in it or something. It says, I see it now, it says, you creepy mama faka? I guess YouTube thinks that's bad words or something. But yeah. It just says, oh, my Pookie Bear is tired and sad. Sad face. Dejected face.